Hello, guys. Welcome to my leadership podcast. My name is Giovanni Terrace, your host. And today, I am going to talk about you guys. But first of all, I want to tell you guys, about how thankful I am that I got so many messages about how you guys are encouraging me. A lot of encouraging messages. I am so thankful to receive all of these messages. I just want you to know that I am so thankful to receive all of these messages. I am so humble to receive all of these messages, guys. So thank you so much. Like a special thank you to those who took the time to send me encouraging messages and the ways that I can make this podcast better for you guys. I am so thankful. So thank you so much to you guys. You guys are the reason that I'm doing this. I hope you guys find value in this. So thank you so much. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get to the episode. For today's episode, I want to tell you guys about you. For this episode is very dear to my heart because I get to pour into you guys. What I mean by that is I get to tell you or bring forth what is always been inside of you. It's not something that hasn't been there. I'm just calling it out. Without further ado, let's start it. I just want you guys to know that you matter. You matter to your community. You matter to your family. You matter to your school. You matter to the work that you do. You matter to the people around you. And I don't just say it just to say it. I say this and I believe it with all my heart. I believe that every single human being has a purpose. God has created us with so much purpose inside of us that we cannot die without impacting other people's lives. I've countless of people that have influenced my life in a positive way, and these people are very dear to my heart. And it doesn't have to be like a celebrity. It doesn't have to be. Quite frankly, most of my leaders or most of the people that I look up to, most of the people that have helped me are not people that are celebrities. They're actually just people who love to help others, people who love to help, who love to pass to the next generation. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today, guys. I want to tell you guys that you matter, that what you do matters. I know a lot of us have been through a lot of stuff. A lot of us have, traumatic problems, traumatic issues. Things happen. It's life. But that shouldn't stop you from recognizing and knowing that you as an individual matter. You mean something to the world, and I just want to say this, that you mean something to me. Something would have been different if you weren't here. Something would have been different, and something would have been missed. There would have been a missing piece to the puzzle if you weren't here. I just want you to know that. You matter. You are very significant. And I don't just say it. I have countless of reasons why I believe it. You might disagree with my reason, and that's okay. But one of my reasons is that just the way that the world is created, the way that everything is created, everything is designed. I recognize that there is a creator, and that creator took his time to fearfully and wonderfully create you. That's what the Bible says. The Bible said that God, that we were fearfully and wonderfully created by the Almighty Creator. Not only that, God Himself said that before He formed us into our mother's womb, He said that He knew us. How precious is that? How wonderful is that? How loving is that? How loving of a Father can God is to know us before we were formed into our mother's womb. That's one of my reasons. I know that I matter because the Almighty Creator of the universe the biggest creator of all. You know, the the best creator has formed me, and he knew me. I must have some significance to him. He must love me to, to form me, and to, to love me into my mother's womb, and to form me into my mother's womb intricately. Everything in the right place. My organs are in the right place. Um, you know, so that's one of my reasons why I I believe that you guys matter, that you are significant. I don't care what happened to you. I don't care what you did. That has nothing to do with who you are. You are significant. You are loved. Um, you are magnificent. Um, you are, I used to say this to myself. I actually did like a painting. I'm actually looking at it right now. It says happy, attractive, calm, adorable, different, powerful, helpful. Like those things begin to shape my mind when I did that, just to view myself in a better light, because I feel like some of us don't see ourselves in a good light. We usually downplay ourselves, or downgrade ourselves to fit in, or to fit into the societal norms. But you have to be who you are authentically. So I just want you to know that you are significant. Like you mean something. Your way of expressing yourself is powerful. Your the way that you're different from other people is powerful. The way you get into a room and you change the atmosphere, that is powerful, and that's just your unique self. Um, and everybody's different, and everybody should embrace. And I think you guys should embrace who you are. You should embrace who you are. Your differentness. I don't know if that's a word, but the way that you're different is actually a good thing, because God is so diverse, and He's not gonna create a different one, like one single person, like for every nation, like we are different, and that's a beauty in itself. So embrace your uniqueness, embrace your differentness, embrace yourself, embrace who you are, embrace that you matter, embrace that you are different, um, that you are significant. Once you begin to realize that you are significant and that you matter, you will then have this, this weight, not a weight, but like you begin to have this revelation that, yeah, I do matter. My voice matters. What I do matters. So when you begin to see that, begin to make that mental switch. You begin to see that, yeah, I do have a I do have a generational duty. Then if I do matter, then I must make a difference in the people, in the people that are in my lives, in my life. The people that are coming behind me, the generation that is coming behind you, those are your generational duties. You will have to leave something behind, because when you recognize that you matter, and that you have influence on other people's lives, yeah, you'll begin to shift your thinking into more of like, what am I leaving behind for the next generation that is to come? What am I gonna, like, what am I doing right now that is influencing them in a positive and powerful way, some like something that is impactful, that lasts forever, or something that would stay with them forever, you know? Like, you matter, you are significant. Before anything, I just want you to know that before you go into any positions of leadership, before you go into anything, before I even start talking about leadership, I want you to know that you as an individual, you and your uniqueness, you and your differentness matters. You matter. You make a difference. There is something unique about you, and there's power within you. There's greatness in you. There is greatness within you. So I don't know, if I don't leave you with anything else today, if I want to leave you with anything doing this podcast, doing this, the Importance of Leadership podcast, I want you to know this one thing, that you matter, you are significant, you make a difference, and the people in your life, you make a difference. You listening right now, I hope I make a positive impact in your life. I make a difference in your life. All of us are influencing people in some ways. So I want you to know that you matter, you are significant. In my eyes, you're significant in the sight of God. You're the creator of the universe. And you are significant to the people around you. So walk with the chip on your shoulder, knowing, with that confidence, knowing that you matter and that you make a difference, and you actually walk in that confidence. You actually walk in the knowing that, yes, I am different, and that's okay. I matter, and I deserve. Like, now that you know that you matter, now you begin to demand certain things, like I demand respect, I demand that I treat rightly, because I matter. I'm not just anyone who's being tossed around. Like, I demand respect. So you begin to know who you are and find out who you are, because as you get in any position of leadership, it's important to know who you are, to know that you matter, because you can easily lose yourself in such a position, in such a influence, when you have certain influence in other people's life. When you don't know who you are as a person, if you don't know that you matter, that your voice makes a difference, you have to know that. You have to recognize that. And if you don't know that, I'm telling you right now that you matter. Your voice matters. Your opinion matters. You see how I started this podcast. I told you guys how it is important, like how I am so thankful that all of you guys who sent me messages, who took the time to listen to the podcast, the previous podcast, how impactful that was, and how much of an encouragement it was for me to continue this podcast. So that's how your voice matters. That's how your opinion matters. So if I don't leave you with anything else, guys, I want to leave you with this, that you are significant, that you are somebody. Find out who you are and make a powerful impact on the world. You are different, and that's okay. You are unique. You are loved. You are created with love. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching, whoever is on YouTube. So if I don't leave you with anything else, stay with this. You matter. All right, guys. See you on the other side. Bye.